Hey everyone, how's it going? Muthurajah here, back with a new video lesson for you all. Before I get to the actual lesson, happy holidays. No, Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah, Happy New Year. All the goodies, no matter where you are, what you look like, what you smell like. Happy holidays, everybody. Enjoy your time. Enjoy your time with family and friends and loved ones. Be grateful. Be grateful for everything that you have, everything that you don't have too. I have a lot to be grateful for. As many of you might have already figured out, I've moved to New York and a very new, interesting chapter in my life has begun. Experiencing my first winter, so it was pretty interesting. I just stepped out for a nice little walk, minus 14 degrees Celsius. Okay, not Fahrenheit. I'm still getting the hang of that, by the way. Nala says hello, and I'm just going to let her out. So, I've been thinking about how, at one point in time, whether you believe this or not, I used to suck real bad, okay? For reference, I'm going to put a video right now for you to check out. Okay, so according to where I am today and how I perceive music and I have evolved and grown, to me that sucks. Straight up, just it's unbearable for me. Okay, for some of you might think I'm being harsh, but given the context of where I am today and where I was, quite bad. And that was not a long time ago. It was a little over a decade. Okay, now if I got to where I got to today, where I'm able to do a lot of the things that I could only imagine trying to do before, it has to do with being disciplined and very diligent with what I practiced. Okay, and having said that, it also came down to establishing and making time and have a distinct difference between practicing and playing. Guys, I've said this so many times, but you cannot practice or get better by playing the things that you already know. It just doesn't work. It doesn't happen. And while I'm saying this, it also doesn't happen overnight, which means it's not going to be something you will immediately notice, okay? Which is why I want you to take what I'm going to share with you with a pinch of salt, because there are going to be variables. How much time do you have? Do you have a family and kids? Are you in college? Are you in high school? Life just has a special way of catching up before you even know it, right? So, first things first. Scales. Good old scales. So, scales are extremely important. I've had multiple arguments with people about scales versus chord tones versus triads and seventh chords. Well, to begin with, all of those chords, harmony comes from scales. So you get a major seventh chord because it's found in a major scale. Is it found in a melodic minor scale? A major 7 sharp 5. Why is it a sharp 5? Because what the scale dictates is a sharp 5. So what I'm trying to say is a scale goes the longest way in terms of mileage. Learn your scales in at least 2 octaves. Okay, so this is the first thing you're going to try to do. All 12 major keys. At least that's how I see it. I know a lot of people argue saying there are 15 keys. I don't know the train of thought exactly, but 12 keys. 12 notes, 12 keys. 2 octaves at the very least, okay? If you want reference, refer to the video I posted on fretting hand right there, where I talk about playing at least 4 notes per a string that allows you to play 2 octaves. Okay, so at least 2 octave major. Okay, then melodic minor. I don't think I'm in tune, but I'm just going to keep playing. Harmonic minor. And symmetrical diminished, both whole half, half whole. Okay, if I'm going too fast, I'm very sorry. Slow down the video. Okay, there's only so much I can keep doing to make everybody happy. All right, so the 4 scales: major, melodic minor, harmonic minor, diminished. Practice these 2 octaves, all 12 keys. Okay, I would suggest taking one key center, say C, C major, C melodic minor, C harmonic, C whole half, I screwed that up. Half whole. Okay, you do that, and then the next day you do it in F. Okay, I'm saying this based on an assumption that you don't have a lot of time. If you have time, try to do 2, C and F, but major, melodic minor, harmonic minor, the symmetrical diminished scales. So it's 5 scales in total, actually, considering that the symmetrical diminished would have 2. Okay, so you're going to practice this. This is one thing you have to do. I don't care if you only have 30 minutes. You're going to give 15 minutes of that at the very least to this. Okay, because I cannot stress how important this is for your technique, your sound, your tone, your ability to maneuver the fingerboard, and just to build a good foundation if it is already not there. Okay, after scales come your triads. Okay, your triads. You only have 4 triads. Easy. Major, minor, augmented, diminished. Okay, 1 octave to begin with. Major, minor, augmented, diminished. Once you do 1 octave, try doing 2 octaves. Augmented, diminished. And here, what you can do is you just take in the circle of fourths or fifths, whatever you like. So C and F. So I'm going to play the 4 triads with C major, C minor, augmented, diminished, and then F. Okay, so scales and then triads. If you can do, let's say, C, all the 5 scales on C, and then all the 4 triads with C. That's your first day. The next day you do it in F. You just keep doing this. Build a habit of practicing this. And like I said, if you have extremely limited time, you only do this. Okay? Now, many of you might think, hey, but I already know my scale. I already know how to do this. Great. Do it again. It doesn't matter. How well can you do it? How clean can you do it? If you can already do it, cool. How fast can you now play it? Because the faster you can play it, the faster you can process it, which means your brain is actually working at this point. Your mind is working and it's able to make these connections happen with the instrument and your ear. Okay? So these 2 components alone will give you a lot of mileage. Okay? Now the third thing you can add to your routine, this is extremely optional, but this is what I use with all my students who study with me privately. If you want to make this ultimate challenge happen, do this on 1 string at a time. Okay? You're going to play all your scales 1 string at a time. So, of course, on 1 string, unless depends on the key and depends on your range, you can play 2 octaves. But you're going to try to play all the notes in the scale. Like I've said before countless times, lowest available, highest available, one string at a time. This third option is really the kicker. If you really want to push yourself, I would say start here and work your way backwards. But if that's not where you don't want to be yet, start with 2 octave scales and 2 octave triads. That will give you good mileage. And I promise you, you practice these 2 things, okay? Your scales and triads as diligently as you can. And be as honest about it as you can. In fact, I want you to get on your camera or wherever, your laptop, whatever it is, record yourself, okay? Try recording yourself. Challenge yourself right now. Take C, play C major, minor, augmented, diminished, 2 octaves right now. Eyes closed. Can you do it? No? Okay. You got to fix a lot of things. Scales, same thing. And I want you to track your progress. Start day 1, depending on where you want to take this challenge from. Okay? So for those who want to make it extreme, start with 1 string at a time, lowest to highest available note. Those who want to go more passive, you do 2 octave scales and 2 octave triads. Okay? Give yourself 3 to 6 months at least. But of course, the longer you do this, the better. And the more you do this, and of course, just keep doing it. Even if you're a Jedi with your scales and triads, because this works as a good maintenance exercise too for your technique. Okay, I'm resorting to using this now on the bass, on the fretless, because I need to work on my intonation a little bit. I also strengthen my fingers overall. Okay, so I hope this helps, and I look forward to seeing and hearing all the progress. And if you post anywhere with regards to this challenge, tag me, and I would love to see what you all come up with. All right, happy holidays once again. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you all next year with more videos. Peace.